Welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio TV, hosted by Toni Breedlove, Yvonne Baker, and Chris Smith. Hot Topics Talk Radio TV, where the boundaries are always pushed regarding relationships, love, marriage, and a whole lot more. Hot Topics Talk Radio TV, where your comments are live. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hot Topics Talk Radio TV, where it's real people, real issues, and real talk. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Hot Topics Radio.
Yeah.
So we've been, be quiet.
It's
So
about
we've
to
been
go
anticipating this show for a week.
Go ahead, Toni. We'll let you get out everything you're gonna say. Go ahead, Toni.
Welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio TV. I'm Toni Breedlove, and of course, joined by the beautiful, vivacious, the lovely, incomparable Miss Yvonne Baker. And tonight, oh boy, we've got Battle of the Sexes, and Chris is not going to be part of this side, on the side of Hot Topics Talk Radio TV tonight. He and Richard from Man2Man-TV are going to be teaming up together, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of different things. So this is what is going to happen tonight. We're going to just free flow tonight. Nothing is scripted. Everything is off the cuff. We're just going to let it flow. We're going to be taking comments and questions from those who are sitting in and viewing the show tonight. And let me say this. A lot of people have been anticipating this for a week.
I said a prayer before I logged on. I said a prayer. Look, hey, bro, I told Toni, I said, I didn't even want to talk to you this week because I really just wanted this to just flow off. So like I said, this is going to be fun, but y'all better come with it because y'all have 2 nights of this. Wait, you clapping already? You clapping already, Chris. Got 2 nights. We don't want 2 funerals.
That's what that is. Women do that.
Well, check this out. Y'all ladies better come together tonight. Well, he was just trying to effectively communicate to you in your language, letting you know.
So as the show is going, as usual, I'm trying to run watch party, run the chat area from this side of the room, all kind of different things. So we're just going to keep it going. So don't get offended when my head is down and I'm looking down because I'm trying to do too many things at once. So as I said, we're just going to be letting it flow tonight, talk about, some of the issues that men have. They got a lot of them. And women have.
See how she did that, Chris? You saw how she did that, right? It was quick. It was smooth, too. Like they don't come with no drama. Yeah, it was just pew. That's all that was.
Hey,
that's what that was.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Have you noticed that woman is, we have the first part of that word, wool, and then we got man.
Oh, that's actually fun. I'm really glad that you said that because
I'm glad you said that.
When it was just man, God felt like, you know what? We need an extension. So he added you. You wasn't the beginner. You wasn't part of the equation in the beginning.
You know why?
And after he saw all the shenanigans, he said, "Whoa, whoa, man." Whoa.
That's why y'all got periods.
You know what? You know why? Because he knew that y'all couldn't manage without a woman. Y'all wouldn't know what the hell to do with yourself.
What he is saying is, whoa, man, like, whoa, back the fuck up.
Now, see, why you got to start it off like that, Yvonne? Why you got to throw a diss out at us? See that?
No, but it was cool. It was a soft little jab. You know, we took that on the chin like, oh, come on, girl. We in here for a real fight tonight. We ain't worried about that.
You had to bring
that was a nice little jab.
He knew that the man could not survive without us. And see, and that goes to show you out there in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
You stupid asses went and ate that goddamn apple, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I'm glad
That's
you did
right.
Because y'all persuaded us.
Look. We just gonna say this right from the beginning. Women came here fucking up right from the beginning, looking at the goddamn apple. Here we was
Listening
sitting
to
up
another
chilling,
man.
naked. We weren't worried about nothing. And then y'all talking about, well, what's that apple over there? God already gave us all this over here. She like, yeah, but I want that too. That's just like a woman that always want more than she needs.
He said, hey, baby, Adam, come on. Eat this, take a taste of this apple. I don't know.
So she was a part of his downfall,
Oh,
what you
baby.
But
saying.
his ass couldn't say no.
That's right.
Because he was listening to his dummy. I mean, his girl.
Why? Because he's a weak ass.
No, he wanted to please his woman.
Did you hear what I said? I said, so he listened to his dummy. I mean, his girl.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun tonight.
The dummy, right?
I'm just saying, she came here fucking up. All she had to do was just enjoy what God gave us. He said, you can have all of this, but don't ask for that. And what the goddamn women do, they push the damn envelope every single time. You tell them don't touch this shit, they walking by it like, damn, that shit look good. Just so look good. I know I got a good man, but that look good too.
Right.
Y'all sit your asses down.
And all you had to do was say no. Dumbasses.
Well, we don't know. To be perfectly
bottom line
honest,
is, I tell you like this.
No. Adam could have said no, but he could have been sucked into a situation because y'all are good at that.
That's
y'all
right.
just manipulate us into situations.
He just sucked his way right on into it.
But that's the thing though. Why do we even have to have shows? Like, we have to have shows like this because women are always battling with us. They always want to feel like, well, we're superior to. Y'all have been fighting y'all whole damn life.
We are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't never hear us. But you don't hear us ever saying.
What?
You don't hear us ever saying, yeah, because, I mean, men this. It's always the women ass crying and shit. Well, we should be supported too. And we should do this too. Right. And they want all this shit. They'll tell you, we can do anything a man can do. But then they'll talk shit the moment a man open the door for. I don't need no man to open the door for me. And then if he do, she act like she not appreciative of that.
No.
Hey, Chris, we even got hold on. We got Miss J up in the comments acting up too. You see this? Yeah, she said don't be mad because Adam didn't handle his business.
That's right.
He didn't.
That's right. Jackie got it.
Thank you, Miss Jacqueline.
It started with her though. It started.
So who's crazier, men or women?
Men.
And how do you even factor that in? What's the support behind that?
Okay, you want to go first, Yvonne, or do you want me?
Go ahead. I started this stuff.
Yeah, you started all the mess, Yvonne. Let's be clear. Clear. You started all the mess.
Well, no, you and Yvonne started all the mess.
Hey, no. See, hey, bro.
As a reaction.
That's what they do, brother. They pull you in.
But what did y'all do? Y'all follow right behind me.
Okay, so wait a minute. For those who don't know the backstory of how we ended up on this show and gonna end up on tomorrow night's show for part 2,
yeah, we need a couple days to iron this out.
Who wants to explain how we ended up here?
Let Yvonne. Go ahead, Yvonne.
No, you're a badass. Go ahead.
Look,
go ahead
tonight. You got that right, man. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
All right, look. This is the thing. So
this
is how it all started. Yvonne thinks she running some shit sometime.
She is running shit.
And she be running. No, I didn't ask for that.
You did.
I gave it to you.
I didn't ask for that, Toni.
Yvonne, I gave it.
Yvonne, look. Yvonne swears up and down that she be running some stuff sometimes. And here's the thing.
You do, girl.
Me and Chris, we communicate, we do our thing and everything like that. She bypassed us. And just her and Toni, They were just behind the scenes, like, this is what they're gonna do. This is what's gonna happen on Thursday. This is how the show is gonna be. Yeah, girl, I'll write it up. Yeah. And we're sitting here in the background like, hold up. Did they just put a whole show together?
They put a whole show together during the show.
Didn't even talk to us about it. Just said, no. She went through the DM and she had a Debo moment. She went in there and she was like, this is what you gonna do. What, you got an opinion? What opinion?
And you could tell he was feeling some type of way about this.
Yeah, because I had to, in order for me not to have a response to make an issue of it, I was like, I took the smooth approach. Hey, Toni. I was like, hey, Toni. Me and Chris will get back to you on the topic this week.
So listen here, bro. All Yvonne did is what most women end up doing. They run their mouth too much. They assert themselves in situations they have no business, and you as a man had to shut it down.
That's all.
I can do that. I am the executive producer here.
Thank you.
Hey, she said that shit like you said God.
And I'm
I'll tell you like this. It ain't but two people in this world that run me, and that's Jesus and that's God.
That's it.
If your name ain't neither of them, I ain't hearing it.
When it comes to this show, baby, it's me too.
And you know what? When I saw what was going on, Chris, I was just kind of like, hey, this is about a half of nothing. I was like, okay, so they just gonna tell us what we gonna talk about. What if I don't want to talk about that?
But hold on, but sum it up so we can get back to the show. Because bottom line is, ladies was trying to run the show. They popped onto the show last week like they was running shit.
That's what it was.
This is where we're at now.
No. See, y'all.
No. Okay, so let me go ahead, Yvonne. Oh, okay. So it wasn't like it was a Debo moment.
And everybody thinks she a thug, and I ain't scared of her.
Hey, everybody has said it on here. Everybody has said it. She can make it up.
So it wasn't a moment. And regardless to what Richard said that I started it, I'm not having it.
Both of y'all did.
The way it was going was that you, Richard, failed to show up to a production meeting.
That's not true.
And
that is true. That is.
It wasn't on my calendar.
Why y'all? Hold on. I really want to get back to the topic. We ain't gonna drag back into it.
I'm trying to give people the backstory of how we ended up doing this battle.
I'm giving you the woman story, Chris. Go ahead.
Exactly.
That's not a woman's story. It's fact. We had a production meeting on a Saturday morning. Did we or did we not? Richard? Chris and Yvonne?
I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo.
I'm sorry. Sometimes the women are talking. I don't listen. What'd you say? Sometimes, hey, that's what a man will do real quick. We'll tune that shit right out. There's too much yappity.
Chris,
I'm out. I'm watching the game.
Chris, would you finish?
Fine.
Get back on topic.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to do. But look,
get back on topic already.
I need you. Look, this is the thing. This is light work for us. We're gonna do this all night long. We need y'all to team up better. This ain't 2-on-2. This 2-on-1 right now. Y'all trying to go 1-on-2 every single time. This is not gonna work.
Hey, Chris, catch it.
No,
catch
not.
it. I just tossed it to you.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Anyway, so Derek Branch says we don't work without each other, and that's the real problem. One trying to get rid of, outdo, show up the other. Why can't we be the team we're supposed to be? Shaking my damn head. Well, you know what? I agree.
Nice.
However, that's what we were. No, but let me say this. But the show basically is not to like bash each other. That's not what we're doing. We're just having some fun.
Not at all.
Not at all.
This is what you call we letting you into a family discussion right now, Derek. We letting you into a family discussion because what happens is behind the scenes, we talk so much mess to each other because we actually have a genuine love and respect for each other. So we talk so much mess to each other and love on each other because we respect each other. And so if we do get deeper into this topic, Derek, that's true. There is a certain part of, hold on, Chris, bear with me.
Go ahead.
There is a part of us where we feel like how you said, we do need our woman, just like they need us. But see, we've been put in a position to where they believe they don't need us. And so they go down to the next generation saying, you don't need no man. You don't need no good man.
And
When
do we
you just
talk like
touched on
that?
a good subject, huh?
Do we talk like that? Do we ever
Yeah,
sit up here and say we don't need no woman? Does that
Yeah.
ever come out of our
No,
mouth?
we never talk like that, Chris.
Mhm.
We never talk like that.
But a
Women
woman
are the
will say
first
that in a
ones to do
heartbeat.
that. Women are the first ones to do that in a heartbeat. So the little banter that you see up here, of course, is us as family having a family discussion. But quiet as kept, we never ever say we don't need no woman. But I guarantee you, Derek, women are the first person to say, "Girl, you don't need him. You don't need no man."
No,
I guarantee on
No,
this show, you
not
heard
all
these two
women.
ladies say that a few times.
Right.
I'm
Us?
waiting on Yvonne to say something on that.
Yeah, be honest,
What the
Yvonne.
hell did I say that?
What I'm explaining to you is I know there have probably been more than a few times you have said, yeah, because I don't need no man and blah, blah, blah. I can honestly say the first season I did the show with you,
Hey, I
you
heard
come
you
off
say it
like
a
that.
couple years ago. I heard you say it a couple years ago. I don't need no man to hold me
Let her
down.
talk. Let her
But
talk.
you know what? There's a difference between I don't need a man and I don't want a man. Now I don't need a man to take care of me.
Amen.
I want a man to be my partner.
Thank you.
Okay. Now watch this, fellas and ladies. See, this is what y'all do. Y'all reword it to switch it to sound good. So it's like she said, I don't need no man, but I don't need a man to take care of me. I want a man to be my partner. It's like they switch it up to make it sound good, but when they in the heat of the moment.
That's the truth.
Because when you're in the heat of the moment, it doesn't come off like that. I don't need no fucking man to take care of me. I can take care of myself. I got my own job. I do all of this. Right?
I have my own money, honey.
Well, what's wrong with that?
There it is. Because you're doing exactly what you just said you don't do. That's
No.
the problem with that.
But Yvonne just made it clear. She said, it's not that she says that she doesn't need a man. We would love to have a man as a companion, as a partner. However, they're not going to treat us. Hold on. If they're not going to treat us right, then why would we need to be in the company or be with someone that's not going to treat us correctly when we can take care of ourselves?
Oh, that's very true. That's
now
very true. That's
true,
after.
Go ahead.
But see, that's very true. That part right there. But what tends to happen when you're in an emotional state, it's never, I don't need a man to take care of my financial responsibilities. It's, I don't need a man.
Yep.
Well,
That's what it is.
Why do we need to go into these long drawn out things when it's, I mean, if we're
don't you want to effectively communicate?
No, because that's what women do all the time.
Hold the hell up. I let you talk. Now shut up.
Oh, here we go.
If I tell you I'm working every day, I have money coming in. If I was dependent on a man to take care of me, I'd be starving to death. I'd be on the street.
Right.
I'd take care of myself.
That might be your experience.
Only thing I want is a man for companionship. Don't be shaking your head, putting your finger up, Chris.
No. I said, watch this. I can do what I want, sister soldier. I got you on this. Once you finish your saying, go ahead.
She was watching some In Living Color last night, Chris. Go ahead.
No, but go ahead. I want you to finish this so I can go in and clean this up. Go ahead.
That's what y'all see. That's what you men do. Y'all sit around watching cartoons and these
cartoons.
Old shows, but In Living Color and the Sanford and Son.
Okay, so look. Let me go on and cut you off now because I see now you're just talking out your ass. So let me go on and say what I wanted to say. You said, well, hey, if I had to do this, I would be poor. So it's like I can take care of myself and right? Now this is the thing. Y'all are complain, say the same shit over and over. When it's y'all dumbasses putting up with this shit over and over, but you mad because he keeps showing you his true colors. You keep calling him because that man don't do this. That's your ass. Did nobody tell you to pick him? That was your decision. That was your
decision. But the thing is that if you see that, then let him go.
What I'm saying is that was your draft pick. So why are you crying? You picked him.
Women don't let them go.
Yeah, just like we picked him, we can dump him.
Exactly. So then don't whine about it. This ain't the caveman days where they hit you over the head, drag you back to the cave. Girl, you free. You's free.
That's right. Free.
Oh my God.
Look, she said, just like we get him, we can let him go. I'm gonna tell you like this, girl. We gonna let you go. Fly off.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, and for the men that know how to control them, this is what they do. They treat them like a pigeon.
Whatever works.
You almost made me spit my drink out, man. That was funny.
If he
That was funny.
I'm just saying.
But here's the thing. This is what the issue is with us, right? At least with us. Like, we try to do the best that we can as men to be really good for our women. You know, some of us fall short. Mm-hmm. We're not perfect, just like some women aren't perfect.
Right.
But the thing is, we don't ever sit there and say we don't need a woman. We never sit there and say that.
Nope.
That don't come out of any good man's mouth.
A woman.
That don't come out of any good man's mouth.
A woman.
But this is the thing. It's not about needing. It's not about needing a woman. It's just that's the furthest thing from our mind to think that I'd rather do this by myself than to not have a woman in my life. That's not something that really comes to men's mind. Right. But that's like usually something that comes to a woman's mind instantly.
That's the first emotional reaction.
Hurt. She's ready to tear. Because like I'll tell you like this, Yvonne, you already know. When we first started this show, my energy has been the same since we started to now. You was a goddamn man hater to the end of the world.
You know she still is, Chris. She still is.
No, it's gotten better. It's gotten better.
But she still is.
I am what?
She still is. She's a man.
No, she's gotten better.
No,
like I give props and respect.
No, she's not.
Wait, let's do this. Let's stop putting labels on me.
Okay.
Number one, I'm not gangster.
Thank you.
Number two, I'm not a man hater. I am
fall back.
100% woman that has the same desires as any other woman has.
Okay.
And that's to be loved and treated right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Do I need a man to take care of me? No. I want a man to be my companion. We do things together. We complement each other.
Sound good. That politically correct talk is good.
So Derek says every adult should take care of themselves, but if a man doesn't come with the ability to take care of more than himself, he's rejected. Like if he's on the equal ground, he's looked down on.
Yes, he is.
That's a good point, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a very good point, Derek. That's a very good point. Because
what you got to say, ladies? That came from the fellas.
Yeah, because you're real talk.
I agree with Derek. He makes
You
sense.
agree with Derek?
Yes.
He just says that everybody is responsible to take care of themselves as an adult.
But you missed the other.
And that's basically what we're saying.
No,
you guys just don't care.
My thing is, I just want to go back to like we said last week. When you're addressing a new man, stop addressing him with the same past hurts and problems you've had. Address him as that man that you're seeing, that you're learning who he is today.
I don't bring that kind of baggage with me.
Most of y'all do, though.
But
and you know I love to say most.
Some women do.
Some women do. But some fellas do too, though, Chris. Some fellas, we bring our baggage into the relationship as well. Some fellas, we sit there and we think that all women are the same, and they're not, just because of the fact that we've been through certain things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I think that kind of works on both sides. I just think maybe what I want to go back to Derek's comment, what he said is, of course, we should take care of ourselves, but the expectation, you know, he said every adult should take care of themselves, but if a man doesn't come with the ability to take care of more than himself, he's rejected. And see, that's the part with women where you will have a good man right in front of you. He will have a good 9-to-5 job. He'll sit there and go to work, come home, and everything like that. But if he is not that dude that's a rap star, that have all these cars, that have all these things, or whatever the case may be, this is what I'm saying. Unfortunately, he'll be shot down. And it happens a lot because the women's expectations are up here. They're all the way up here to where they want to see what they got on TV. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And they knock that dude down. They knock that dude down. And then once they go through all the people that with jacked up credit, with that can't really bring value to their life and everything like that, but maybe just a good time, that's when they'll circle back around trying to find that dude that's just trying to live a good, peaceful life.
Well, but wait a minute. Hold on. But you're talking about the fact that, you said that there are those women out there that don't, in so many words, they don't appreciate a man who has just a regular 9 to 5. And
There
he
are.
has to be, hold on, but then he has to be that breadwinner to keep up with the Joneses, as the term used to be said, and do what the husbands do for the housewives and watching all this reality TV. I mean, that's what I'm assuming you're saying.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
what
you're talking about, hold on, but then you're talking about women who are a lot younger than, say, me and Yvonne, because that's not where we are.
right.
Okay, so you can't say that all women or most women. That's not where we are.
Well, I kind of got
So
lost, but I understood where I thought you were coming from. And where I thought you were coming from is most of the time, let's just say you'll have a man that, he has a good job and, he takes care of his business. His looks might not be up to par, or he might not be that
But they
tall.
could be up to
And
par.
he goes after a woman that might be real gorgeous, but to her, she felt like I could do better. So she'll dog him, but then she'll turn around. Because this is what a lot of women will say. There are no good men in the world. But I always ask, because in a relationship, you got to compromise. So my thing is, are you willing to be with somebody that's not that attractive if he can offer you a good life and keep you happy? And a lot of women will say, yeah, but they know they fucking lying. Because at the end of the day, they nitpick. They're looking for something specific. They want the whole damn list. And a lot of the times they'll cut a brother short because he falls short on certain things.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
emasculate them.
Young gold digger.
Or emasculate them.
We're not a young gold digger. We're mature as women.
like Jacqueline said,
But you know what? But see, a lot of times the problem with mature ass women, like you said, Yvonne, you're mature ass women. What tends to happen sometimes is that maturity tries to emasculate some of the men that you're dealing with in certain instances. Because you feel like from your perspective. So when you're dealing with that man that tries to bring.
No, hey, say that all again because Toni wasn't listening.
Say that, I know, because I was doing all kind of stuff. So say it again.
No problem. What I'm saying is that in your demographic of women, right? You're already, like how she said 4 times, I could take care of myself financially. I'm not doing this and I'm good. We haven't even talked about finances. What ends up happening is when that man brings his best foot forward, what tends to happen is that woman that's in your position will emasculate that man and not really allow him to operate in his full position. There are a lot of women that do that. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. There's some women that have reached to a certain point where you are, Yvonne, and where you are, Toni, where you're not looking for someone to financially handle you or anything like that. You're looking really for somebody that's going to that you can confide in, trust in, believe in, that's going to operate in his full role so that you can present yourself to yield because you trust his decision-making process for both of you. You understand what I'm saying?
But we see that at this age. There has to be
that far. But it never ever gets to the point where you guys will allow that man to truly be in his position sometimes, because while he's shooting his best shot, he's getting shot down because he might have did 1 or 2 things wrong, because you're bringing some of your old relationships into the new relationship. But in the same process,
my man tied a lot to y'all right now.
I just did, man. I didn't mean to, but that's what happened.
Because he keeps talking, he won't let nobody get in.
No, go ahead, get in. I sip my drink. Go ahead.
But what you're saying is that you're basically putting us all in the same bucket. That's what it sounds like.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He said that there are some women that are in your position that when you have that strength, that foundation to where all you're looking for is just a mate, somebody that can be in your life, you tend to not allow that man to operate within his role because you're caught up in running everything. And sometimes you don't know how to step back and allow him to do his role. See, a lot of the times women feel like, and I've heard you guys say this many times, why should I have to down myself or dumb myself down to make him feel good or make him be okay. But at the same time, everybody has a role. So at the end of the day, if you don't dumb yourself down and he doesn't dumb himself down, how can we have this thing operating the way it's supposed to? The problem is we're all out of our
I don't
roles.
think women should dumb themselves down now.
But we all have to do that because at the end of the day, men,
I don't think anybody.
No, but listen. Men cook. Men know how to wash their clothes. Men know how to do a lot of things that women tend to usually do for us. But at the same time, we either tag team it together or we allow the woman to do certain things like a household. I always feel like a woman is the one that's supposed to be allowing the household to look the way it's supposed to. Like, yeah, we can buy it. I can buy it. She can buy it. But at the end of the day, the woman is the strength within the household. My job is to handle everything that comes within those walls.
Right. There you go, Darren.
You know what, Chris? I would love to have a man be in the kitchen cooking. We'd be in there and we'd be cooking up together.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
If he tell me, baby, go sit down and have a glass of wine, I got this. Hey, okay, you know, I am not going to put him down because he's in the kitchen cooking. You know, as long as when we're together, we both are treating each other with love and affection. We're both commingling what we have. If there's a relationship, we're commingling what we have.
But what Richard was saying is that doesn't happen. But Richard was saying that doesn't happen. Like, let's just say if you're paying the mortgage and he can only cover like some of the bills, that's when you guys or some women, I'll say, start to escalate a man,
and, you know
and they'll say certain things to break him down.
He covered the mortgage. I covered everything else.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to make an agreement on how things are going.
I mean, it sounds good.
But see, here's the thing. Like, in my opinion, what I'm saying is that in a relationship, you know, it's a team effort, right? In order for it to work, it's roles. Like in my marriage, I'm sales. My wife is ops or operations. You know what I mean? And so we both have our roles. But I think as you get older, if we're speaking to your specific demographic, Yvonne and Toni, if we're speaking to your specific demographic, as you get older, you start more relying on yourself to handle everything. Yep. So then you're more or less asking yourself, okay, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? And and that's really it. It's not really a true, really, I'm trying to build with this person, or I'm trying to even try to have a lasting relationship with this person. When you get to your point, you know, in your demographic, it's, are you part of the problem or part of the solution? I'm ready to cut you off. I got to move on to the next.
But you know what? If there's a problem, he and I, should try to work out the solution.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it
should be. A lot of times the mouth get in the way.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Toni. What was you going to say?
But see, the first thing. But see, going back real quick. I'll let you go after
bro.
this.
Let her talk.
No, real quick. But what ends up happening when you say that's what it's supposed to be, what ends up happening is it goes back to when things don't work out, I don't need no man.
That's usually how it plays out.
Go ahead. There's a break.
I'll digress.
He took a deep breath. Go ahead.
But see, I think
go ahead, Toni.
I don't think that you guys really understand the gravity, because you speak as if you speak to our demographic and you refer to me and Yvonne's demographic, but you haven't even gotten to our point. You haven't gotten to this demographic.
So
I mean, is that fair to say?
Enlighten me.
So
help me understand.
So, well, then shut up.
Right. But see, here's the thing. See, that's a disrespectful comment. That's a disrespectful comment. All you have to do is just say,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Come on. You gotta let her get it in, though. Let her get it in. All right, ahead, Toni.
All right. So you speak to our demographic, or speak of our demographic, but you haven't even reached the age that we're at. Not even reached the age, but you haven't even experienced some of the things that, say, a 59 or 60 or 65-year-old person would experience yet. So you don't even know what our experiences are, because you're married at your age in your 40s. Am I right?
God.
Okay.
I thank God, but I do have friends that I listen to. I do have
Richard,
friends that I listen
Go ahead,
Richard,
Tony.
Richard.
Go ahead, Tony. Come on, girl. You can't be having the dry air time. Let's go.
When you speak on the demographic or where someone our age is, you don't know the experiences that have brought us to this point. Because I think, and I can speak for Yvonne, I would love to have a man in my life that I can allow him to have his role and me have my role. I don't like going to work every day busting my ass and then not having someone to be able to share the things that I can do with this busting my ass. I need somebody to come in there and pick up some of those pieces. Hang on. I would rather have someone pick up those pieces that I can't, okay? And then I pick up the pieces that he can. That's what a partnership and a relationship is about. However, when you continue down this road, you get to this age and to this stage in the game in life, then there is a difficulty in finding someone who has not also been damaged. Because then you find men who are at this age, who are single, who say, no, I don't want to get married again. I don't want to be in a relationship again, but I'll hit it. And then they got to take a blue pill.
No, that's true. That's true. Hey, that's true.
So we got to be.
But when do you find that out?
Demographics here.
But when do you find that out, when this man is like, I don't want to be in a relationship, I just want to hit it? Like, how far into that when do you find that out?
In the beginning.
Like, what's the beginning?
In the beginning.
The first time you guys talk and hang out, couple of dates, like, what are we talking?
Anytime that you go and you say, okay, well, I'm going to go on a date with this man or this woman, that is your opportunity to sit down and have a conversation as to, is this just dinner and drinks? Where are we going? You know, what do you want?
But you see how you did that? And I'm going to tell you something. That's scary right there.
Why?
To come right out and say, look, I barely even, I don't even know where you live, if you have kids yet. And the first thing you coming out is, so look, where are you going? Like, where are we going with this? I'm trying to be in a relationship at some point.
Chris, what's your FICO score? How many baby mamas you got?
You don't have conversations on a first date?
Of course I do. But what I'm saying is, it's usually very. Put it like this, and I'm just gonna be all flat out about it, because most of the women, when they get to your generation, y'all just be y'all want the relationship so bad, it's almost like you're throwing yourself on the table, and it's kind of like you'll put up.
Hold up.
Hey, I seen it.
That's kind of deep. I don't know, Chris. I don't know, Chris.
No.
I think you went there.
I seen it.
Hold on.
Y'all desperate.
No, you seen it. You
I
might
know,
have seen
Chris.
it, but that's not who I am. That's not who Yvonne is. I know that for a fact.
Women in your demographic, the demographic that are like that.
Well,
They're desperate.
But because our age yet. What the hell you know about our demographic?
Because I'm around y'all thirsty asses all the time.
What?
Because I'm around y'all thirsty asses all the time.
No, Chris.
You know,
Let me explain something to you. I don't say nothing unless I know. I don't just be talking out my ass. I talk about the women that I see consistently.
So you actually think that little of us at our demographic?
See, you said us, so you basically tried to make me loop.
Any damn man that come along?
But you basically tried to make me loop all y'all in this demographic on that same tip. And that's not what I'm saying. I said there are some women that are very desperate because they don't want to die. They don't want to live alone, all that shit.
Yeah,
I'm lonely. So they put up with that bullshit. And that's the reason why y'all be going through that. Don't blame the man. Blame your ass.
Thirsty. I'm still stuck at that part, Chris.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something funny right now. I got a homeboy I was talking to that's around y'all age. And the crazy thing is, he was telling me, yeah, I told the chick straight up, right up front, I don't want nothing. I just want to hang out right now. I'm chilling. She got an attitude after they was fucking around after about a month. He keep telling, he stopped calling her. She called him back. He like, man, but she still be letting me fuck on her. I said, so I'm going to tell you right now, don't feel bad about what you doing. I'm not saying what he's doing is right, but what I told him is don't feel bad about what you're doing, because if her dumb ass keep coming to you and keep fucking with you, that's her fault. Because if you don't think more of yourself, don't blame the man for that. That's your brain that's
Okay,
allowing
but
that to
that's
happen.
not every woman. That is not every woman.
Why y'all keep saying every woman like I said every woman? I never said every
You only
woman.
say some women, Chris. I heard you say some
Thank
women.
you.
I didn't hear you say every
That's
woman.
what women
Right,
do too. They put words in your damn mouth.
Yeah,
You
it's just
said
like she
women
tried to start it. She tried to start
Example.
that shit off in the beginning. You heard that when she was like, "I say I don't need a man to take care of my financial
Where's
responsibilities.
my mute button?
Well, I don't. I don't need no man to pay my
You.
bills.
I don't need no man to cut my grass on Saturday
I
morning
didn't say
at
So,
that.
8 o'clock."
okay, so let me read this
Isolate
comment.
some shit.
Let me read this comment from Mary Jane. It was a lot, Mary Jane, so it hides the screen and it hides the host. But she says, I'm in my early 30s and been married. I think that's what she meant. Married for 7 years and divorced for 6. I don't need a man, but would love to have a man. But men nowadays want a mother to take care of them or believe they should be worshipped when they not bringing anything to the table.
I think who
What do
you
you
were with, needed a mother. I think who you were with, you made a bad decision, and that's why you're divorced, because he didn't need a mother to raise him, but you felt you were put in a position to be his mother and everything like that.
think?
You know what I mean? But I just want y'all to stay away, like women, honestly, stay away from that language. I don't need a man. Men, we don't ever say that.
We don't need to.
Regardless,
We know better.
stay away from the
I don't.
language.
I want a man.
See, you about to do it right now.
Not need.
You about to do it
Not
right now.
need. I want to have a man. Not need.
Well, I want you to want one, but if you can effectively communicate that you want a man, you'll get more of that, because that's the frequency that you'll operate on. If you operate on, I
Okay, you're talking out of
want a man that's going to
both
be this
sides
to
of
me.
your
Hold on,
It is-
Yvonne.
it-
If
it's
you
either I need or I
effectively
want.
communicated that you said that you want a man that's going to be this in your life, that you want a man that's going to be that in your life, guess what? The frequency will hear that you're going to get that. But if you keep saying, I don't need a man, guess what you're going to get? A big donut. You're not going to have a man. You're going to have a boy that you're going to try to raise and be a mama to.
I don't have boys.
What were you saying, Yvonne?
Okay. So James Thomas said he disagrees. Younger women are more desperate than older women.
That's not true.
And I would have to agree with that in some ways. And let me just get my
Younger
point
women
out.
are desperate.
Okay.
I agree.
So younger women are desperate for different reasons. Okay. The younger women are desperate for financial support. Okay.
Define
They're
younger.
I would say someone late from
20,
the
30.
20s, the late 30s. When you get to the age of 40, if you don't already have children, you're not going to have children. So your time clock is already run out. Okay. If you have not already established yourself in a career, then you're not going to establish yourself in a career. So the dichotomy is different. For older women, the desperation might come in because they're trying not to die alone. And I think I heard somebody say that.
That was
Chris said that.
But that's why women become desperate, because they see every one of their friends or family members around them that have men and they're married and all of this. And that's a different clock. It's just a different clock. But some women that are in our age bracket, some women don't look at those time clocks. They just don't, because they're so busy with making sure that they have, founded a career for themselves. They're taking care of themselves. If they want homes, they buy homes. If they want to go vacation, they do vacations. So it's not a great necessity for them. And I'm not going to say need. It's not a great necessity for them to hurry up and find a man, because they're already doing things.
I think that's where the breakdown happens, is because I think we focus on that word need, and then that's where it's like it flares up everything. We're ready to fight on that. And it's not about needing, it's just about wanting that. And I actually agree with Richard when he was saying that, because it's like, if you're promoting that you do want a man versus I don't want a man, or I don't need a man in my life, that's the attitude. And trust me, us fellas that really know women, we see that shit right off the bat. And off the bat, we thinking like, yep, I ain't fucking with her. She got too much of this or too much of this. We don't got time for that. It's like, look, I just met you. What the fuck you talking to me like I'm your goddamn brother? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So Derek said the purpose
Well,
of dating should be
know,
expressed at the beginning. Some dates for marriage, some just date for fun.
if I can
And
just
that's what I
add
was saying in the
if I
beginning.
can just
Yeah.
if I can just add something real quick, I promise you, like I have I have three daughters. I know you laughing. It's okay. I have three daughters,
Y'all
right?
gonna stop that shit.
And the last thing, 'cause I want to go.
I
What's
told her they
that?
gonna stop that shit. Y'all ladies
Richard
getting blind.
Richard
Man
don't
is
talk
talking.
real quick.
Stop laughing.
Richard don't talk real
Yeah.
quick.
No, I
I
don't,
know.
because I try to really express myself about something that's really important, because I don't want y'all to think that we're sitting here downing women or
No,
saying,
not at all.
dumb yourself down or anything like that. I mean, I have three daughters, right? And with my daughters, when they're in a dating scenario or as they grow up, I try to tell them, hey, don't allow yourself to be in a situation to where you have to change who you are as a person to be loved. Like, be operating your greatness, operate in who you are, accomplish your goals. And I think what tends to happen is as some women who are older accomplish those goals and things like that, and maybe have had a few bad experiences in their life, they tend to feel like, okay, their goals are going to justify their existence, and it doesn't really make them need a man.
I like what
They
Latifah
feel
said
like, I
right
don't
here,
need
though.
because
Younger women lack self-respect, and I totally agree with
well,
that.
they definitely do.
I
They
totally
They
agree
definitely
with
do.
that.
Go on Instagram, you see
So
Everything.
everything.
what are you saying, that when we get to a certain age, that if we've got a career and everything else,
If you
that
get to a
is what?
certain point, well, what I'm saying is, you get to a certain point in life. Some women, they get to a certain point and they just feel like, okay, this is it for me. And so the language that's communicated is exactly what she said. Yvonne said, I don't need a man to, I don't need this. I don't need that. And all I'm saying is that if you change the language and you start saying, this is what I want in my life, then this is how it'll be. That's all I'm saying.
But I can understand why most of you wouldn't, because at the same time, your guards have to be up because of your past certain situations. So it's like, you don't want to lay yourself out there like that because you're afraid of being hurt. But at the same time, one thing that's been consistent throughout this whole show is that y'all keep saying the different men that I've dated. And it's like, at some point, when do we point the finger at yourself and say, you have been choosing the wrong men?
Right.
Not the men. We can say that they're at fault because they're definitely at fault. But when do you point the finger at yourself?
But see, that is fair to say. That is fair to say. However, we can't continue to point the finger at ourselves when we are still trying to find someone that we can call our partner, our life partner. And
But
if
you're
they
not
fall
supposed to
short,
find them.
hold on. And if this person comes along and then after him is another person, and you still find all of these issues with this person, like this Mary James has said, you've got men out here who have this mother complex. Vegas is probably one of the hottest spots for Negroes to try and lay up on a woman. They don't want to do shit. So
It's Vegas.
Yeah.
don't. So if I meet
horror stories.
hold on. But if I meet someone and I'm thinking, okay, well, in my conversation with them, I'm trying to find out who he is, then later find out that he's just a buster, then hell yeah, I'm moving on, and I'm moving on to the next one. And then why is it my fault?
Now,
How is it my problem?
It is your fault, but I'm not going to say it's your fault in particular. Listen. I'm not going to say it's your fault in particular, but what I've always told you, y'all ladies are your own worst enemy. So trust me when I say we operate with you because they're getting away with it with some other woman. So you don't put up with it, but the majority of women that they deal with do. So then it look like you just tripping, and then they move on from you. So what I'm saying is that if y'all ladies can talk more to the ladies, I'm talking younger, older, to have a little bit more self-respect for yourselves, then the culture would look a lot different, and men would have to approach you different because y'all operate and you operate uniform. Right now, you got girls that's like, shit, he look good. I'm fucking him tonight.
Don't listen.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, you see what Dion said. You see what Dion said. Dion said women mouths are out of control. We need to
Yes,
go
they are.
back to the good old days where they knew their place.
I love my boy. Hey, my boy, hey, this is what I've been needing all night.
You chauvinistic pig.
Hey,
Dion find his part
hey, but you know what? You know what though?
somewhere else.
Hey, there's a little bit
What?
of truth in that what Dion said.
There
There's
is
a little bit of truth. When a man is operating in his full capacity, that woman should operate in her full capacity, meaning that she should operate at her full femininity. That's her place. She can relieve some of that
Okay, so
masculinity
what
that
did
she's
I
holding
say?
on to.
What did I say last week? What did I say last week? And I
I don't know.
cannot disagree with what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't listen. So
No,
what I was
listen.
saying last week, we were at the end of the show. I said that we were about women and how they operate
you
and
did
all
say
of these different things. And I said, well, women have not. They're not soft anymore.
Nope.
You've got women that want to, throw bricks at you and you throw them back at her.
Right.
And
Did say
she
that.
wants motherfucker this, and I said that, I said that.
Yeah.
Calm it down.
Some women curse
Soften
more
it
than
up.
me.
No, because I'm telling you right now, I consider myself a real ass man. So we having a conversation and you bucking up and you looking like you about to tear me down. Don't think I'll hesitate to tell you to shut the fuck up, because you are not about to disrespect me. At the end of the day, I'm a goddamn man, and I choose to be treated like that. And if I handle my business like that, that means you better not treat me anything less than that. And that goes
Well, I
for a
think
woman
respect
too.
has to be at the beginning. Respect has to be at the
Yes, it
beginning, because
does.
if you guys both respect each other, there's certain things that you won't say or do to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
I respect
You know
the
what I mean?
man.
It won't.
Wait a
If a
minute,
woman
Go ahead,
respects
Mom.
you, she won't even put you in
After
that position.
disrespect, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so case in point. Okay. The last dude y'all knew that I was seeing, right?
Okay.
I didn't know anything.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That's because you don't come on the show that much. You don't read.
I don't know nothing.
Because he don't listen.
You don't listen. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
No, I listen to my wife.
You know
With
what's
what
interesting?
I told you guys, was I wrong? Was I wrong for kicking his ass to the curb? Was it a me issue?
You weren't wrong for kicking him to the curb. I just felt like it took you a minute to pull that trigger. Like, I didn't understand why you didn't see it initially.
Time out. Why did you kick him to the curb? I forgot.
But we can't go through the whole story.
I forgot.
I know, because we only got like 5 minutes left.
On that. But what I'm
That's
saying
not
is,
fair.
a lot of women, they put up with shit. They see the signs right from the beginning, but they like, oh, well, let me see, and maybe he'll change, or maybe, and it's kind of like, you got to call shit out like that from the beginning. So like you told me, when you're on your first date, you talk about shit that you want. You talk about the shit that's going to go on in your life. But you also should understand, within that beginning stage, anything you don't like, you better call that shit out immediately. Because why are you waiting?
Everything.
But
That's
then,
what you should do.
if he's lying and he tells you one thing on the date, but then later on down the line, he's showing you something different.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Early stages of a womanhood, I understand that. But if you get into y'all age and past that and you still falling for that shit, y'all motherfuckers ain't been paying attention.
You know what?
Don't blame that man. You don't need to take 1,000 tests to finally get it.
We're not mind readers.
But the thing is,
go with what you're telling us.
And you that
right?
gullible? And you that gullible?
But hold on.
You're still supposed to be gullible?
Hold on. But it's not a point of being gullible. The point is, if you're meeting somebody and you start talking to somebody and they're telling you something, and you're taking it at face value for what they're telling you, and then later on you see, that's not what he communicated with me.
Okay,
that's wrong.
How is that? Right. Yeah, he's a fucking liar.
Well, let me burst your bubble. Let me burst your bubble. At the beginning of when y'all first start dating, y'all ain't shit. So at the end of the day, he can do and move however he wants, the same way you can do and move the way you want. So at the end of the day, as it plays out, that's when you do see that kind of stuff, and then you call it out right then and there. And if it's not right, then you bounce. But at the end of the day, don't make an excuse. I'm just saying, nobody owes you nothing right from the beginning. They don't owe you shit.
Oh, absolutely. They don't. They don't. But then I guess I'm from the place where I still would hope the best that
Absolutely.
I'm getting out. That's where I'm always, because
That's
I'm
sad that
always
you can't.
honest. I'm always going to be honest. I know Yvonne in her relationship, she's always been honest. A lot of women have always been honest, but then they get these jerks who just flip a script, and it's like, who is this person? This is not the person that they have been displaying all this time.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
But it goes both ways, Tony. It can't just be on us fellas. It goes
Well,
both
we're not
ways.
saying it don't, but we're talking about what Chris is talking about what Tony referenced earlier about being on the date and the guy's telling her that all he want to do is hit it and quit it. Well, yeah, if he tells you that, then you know where he's coming from.
Yep.
But if he's
then you make
telling
a
you,
decision
I
if
want,
that's what you want.
Yeah.
if he or she is telling you, I'm looking for a relationship, I'm tired of being by myself, I want to do this. I mean, we're not mind readers. We have to go for what the person.
But a lot of times you guys act
until
like
we
you
find
are
out
mind
different.
readers.
Yeah.
A lot of
people
times you
don't
act like you're mind readers, Yvonne.
Huh?
A lot of times you do act like you guys are mind readers because you
Oh.
assume that certain
And
things
you know
are
what
related
people,
to what we
and you
believe.
know what people are that assume? They're an
Yeah,
Yes.
tell me about it. Go ahead.
They are an ass.
Exactly.
So-
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times you will make an ass out of yourself instead of getting to the deeper point of that man. You'll make an ass of yourself because you assume you know what he's thinking.
I just know I'm tired of women playing
I'm not
victim.
gonna assume
I'm just tired of women playing victim. If y'all just as strong as us, then act like it. Stop crying. One thing I'll say is y'all done called men jerks and all kind of stuff tonight. We ain't referenced not one hoe in this whole conversation.
You know,
Not
Yes,
one
we
time.
heard
I
a
was
lot of bad things
I was
going towards men.
referencing those that deserve to be called a jerk. I didn't
care.
reference
All I'm
I haven't
explaining
called
to
a
you is
woman
that's a
B
certain
word not one
individual.
time.
But all I'm saying is that's a certain individual, and I respect that. But what I'm explaining to you is that at some point, some women just have to stop playing victim. Now, in y'all situation, because I know some of y'all situation, I'm not gonna dog y'all for a lot of that. But there are some women out here that are getting the full scope of what's going on, and they still crying like they didn't see this shit coming. So shut your ass up, get smarter. That's all I got to say about that.
No, that's true. Because here's the thing, going back to the thirsty thing, Chris, here's the thing. If women operated in that realm where they weren't trying to give it up so soon, then maybe we'll be able to respect them a little better. You know what I mean? We'll be able to respect them a little bit more.
Y'all got to say about that?
If you're gonna get it, if it's the first date, you trying to give it up to us like on the jump.
well, that's a whole totally different scenario.
That's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that tomorrow night.
Yeah, we want to talk about that.
And we go and lay down with the man the first night. Hell, I wouldn't have respect for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Now hold on.
So we're gonna talk about that.
I know we about to wrap this show up, but let me explain something to you. We was reserved. I'm telling you right now.
That's because
I'm gonna hit y'all ass. I'm gonna hit y'all ladies' asses tomorrow. And I'm not talking about just you two. I'm talking about all y'all ladies that's watching this shit tomorrow. I am gonna hit y'all asses tomorrow because some of y'all don't understand why a man don't want to be with you, and you got 5 kids by 3 4 baby daddies. We gonna get into a lot of that shit tomorrow. Talking about but you give your pussy up to every man that see you. We gonna talk about that shit tomorrow.
But you want to be treated like a lady.
You want to be treated like a lady, but you out here acting like lady in the tram.
Busting it open in the car. Busting it open in the car.
Get your spaghetti and pull it in your mouth, girl. We acting up tomorrow. I will have so much liquor in me by the time this show starts tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Chris,
I don't know if Yvonne's going to show up.
You said people should not drink and do a live show.
Yvonne, I drink every night. What are you talking about? This is regular.
Wait, Yvonne, you gonna be there tomorrow? You coming tomorrow?
This is supposed to be raw. Yes.
Okay. Hey, look. Hey, look. I got it off my chest tonight, so we good. We good.
Hey,
you and I are good.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
How
We
do you
good
know?
tonight.
Shit, everybody was waiting on you to finish your conversation. Shit, you done talked the whole show.
You
And I
did,
thought
guys.
we were going to be. He did. He monopolized the damn show.
Then come back tomorrow so you can get some
No,
more.
it
You know
ain't.
what? You know, I
So,
have tried. I
No,
have
we just
tried
going to
to
let you talk.
I've
That's what's going to happen.
I've tried to talk over Richard. My voice is getting hoarse. I had to pop chew some gum because it was so dry, trying to yell over him just to get a word in edgewise.
I'll tell you like this: if you had that man's throat, you wouldn't have had a hard time. Your throat going all dry and all that kind of stuff. Now we straight. We over here talking like it's
You know
nothing.
what? Never mind.
It's all right. Hey, Derek, we feel you, Derek. Jonathan, there was a few people, few fellas and stuff. Hey man, come back tomorrow on Man to Man, man, because you guys were hitting the nail on the head and everything.
Nah,
like
but
that.
tomorrow I want different. I want different tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't want this. Well, it goes both ways, fellas. Tomorrow I want you to communicate effectively. Communicate on the bullshit that you deal with from women. Because these ladies tried to
Write a
come and,
list.
you know, I'll tell you like this. We hit the shit out the park like a home run because at the end of the day, we ready for this. So
Yeah,
they better
we
be ready tomorrow. So fellas, not these, well, men and women do the same thing now. I need y'all to express what these women be doing, how they act up, and how they need to get their asses together. I need
Yes.
that tomorrow.
I thought this was supposed to be a Q&A.
I thought it was
Exactly.
supposed to be, you know, battle of the sexes, raw.
Time out. You talking about you thought it was a Q&A. Before we started the show, we said we was just going to flow. Flow with me, baby. Flow with me.
That's it. If you're talking too slow, that means you're
So,
listening too slow.
so Yvonne, I guess we won't get a word in tomorrow. We'll just sit and listen.
I doubt that. I'll tell you, God don't work all every minute of the day. Sometimes he let things slip. So I know y'all gonna be running y'all mouth.
No,
like
that's not
always
right.
do.
That's not right.
So
that's not right. Go ahead,
I'm
Toni.
sure the ladies that have been listening and watching in tonight did witness that we hardly got a chance to speak because they wanted to use their chest tonight.
Mhm.
So,
And you know what?
whatever.
Did they not say that this was going to be our show tonight?
Oh my.
Because it was HTTR-TV. And
That's what I remember.
I mean, they monopolized this show and they intend on doing it tomorrow.
Yvonne, I cannot
That's what
apologize
I
and dumb
saw.
myself down because of the
Oh
boss
my
that I am. I'm always going to step in my lane and handle my business. I
You said
suggest
because
you do the same.
You said because you're the ass that you are.
I don't think Yvonne's gonna show up.
This wasn't your lane.
I don't think Yvonne's gonna show up tomorrow, Chris.
She gonna show up. She
I
gonna
think
show
she's gonna
up.
be busy.
She gonna cry in the car. That's
Well,
what
why
she gonna
would you
do.
think that, Richard?
I think you're a little upset and stuff. You know, it's okay. Look,
Oh,
Yvonne.
no, boo-boo, I don't get
Yvonne.
upset.
If it'll
I
make
get
you
even.
feel, if it'll make you feel
I
any
don't get
better,
upset.
Yvonne.
I don't get
Listen.
upset. I get even.
Oh, that's
Did
a
you
lie.
hear that? Did you hear
That's
that?
I hear
Here
you.
we go, Toni.
You
Here we
don't
go,
listen.
Toni.
Oh, I do listen.
Here we go.
That's what
Toni, they waited till the end of the show to act up, though. He
I
couldn't
do
do it
listen.
during the show. They was actually very
No, because
civilized.
you heard me just
They were.
trying to get it in. And
I was trying to be nice.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. We gotta let y'all get y'all's in tomorrow. I will
That's
say
what I
that
was
there
gonna
was some
say.
part that were, you know, but tomorrow we're gonna make sure y'all get it in because we want to hear all the bullshit you're gonna say and all the victims and and this is and wrong, you treated wrong, you know. We're gonna hear y'all say the same shit all the other women say. So we'll let y'all get it in tomorrow.
I was gonna even say, Yvonne, why don't you open the show tomorrow?
No,
As
look,
an
look,
invitation.
look, and watch this. And for all y'all women that keep saying you're looking for a better man, get some better glasses.
What?
Goddamn glasses. Foggy the motherfucker.
Oh, that just was straight on.
I don't know.
Anyway,
You really just
it
sounded
was
like
fun.
a bunch of people just talking mess today.
It was
We
fun.
really gave them
Normally,
the
I go to work the next day and I'm kind of hoarse, you know, from talking.
Yeah.
That won't happen tomorrow because I didn't talk.
I tried.
I'm with you, cuz I tried to. It just wasn't
it's
happening.
okay. It's not every day everybody take L's. We don't know anything about that, but you know, hey, that's why they call y'all ladies. L's, ladies. You know, they roll together. You know what I mean?
Clean it up, Chris.
No. Anyway, so, huh?
He's trying to clean it
He's
up.
doing what?
Y'all are so
Yeah.
beautiful, Tony and Yvonne. Y'all are beautiful ladies.
We're gonna get y'all asses tomorrow. Look, ladies and gentlemen.
Said we have a talking stick. We do. But never let it go to Richard.
Yeah.
You won't get it.
Why not?
We'll talk later.
Why
Richard
not?
can't have a talking stick.
We'll
He
talk
would
later.
never give it back. He would not pass it at all.
I got you.
So anyway.
Hey, Tony, look. And another thing.
Oh, man, that's cold-blooded. Okay. All right. That's what's up. I'll let y'all do all the talking tomorrow.
Hey, bro, I know how passionate you are.
Right.
So I ain't mad at you.
It's all good. I'll let y'all do all the talking tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Stupid thing is I was throwing
All
up the damn chair right now. You can't be spinning this shit when you've been drinking. That don't make no sense. That was a dumb move.
That was a dumb man move.
Like,
Like, guys
dumb
don't do shit like that.
That's what happened when you drink.
Women don't do stuff like that.
No, we
don't.
No, they just walk through the parking lot with no heels on.
No, they take their shoes off when they leave the club.
Barefoot and all.
That's
And
right.
when they leave the club, they walk in
Damn
the car
things get to hurt,
barefoot.
they gotta come off.
They're ready for some chicken
Get
and
it all
waffles.
out, fellas.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, my favorite thing is to watch a woman walk like Bambi. You rock them heels, boo boo. You looking good.
You know what? I'll get it out tonight because tomorrow's another.
Oh, that's good.
Go ahead, Tony. Close it out.
Okay, you sure?
Wow. Yeah, go ahead. You have permission to close the show out, Tony. Go ahead.
She asked the man.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Anyway,
It's recorded. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
this is why. That's why I was sitting here waiting for everybody to get it out.
when she finds a man, she'll ask him.
When you tell her when she find that man, you make sure he ready to talk back so he can control her ass too.
Anyway.
I know that's just drinking. Wrap it up. Shit. This could have been over. You should have just do it.
Okay, so thank you.
Take the lead, Tony. Go ahead. Take the lead.
Thank you for tuning in to Hot Topics Talk Radio TV with me and Yvonne Baker, with Chris and Richard from Man to Man TV.
You notice how she said their last names but didn't say ours?
We were doing part one of a two-part series of Battle of the Sexes Raw, as you could tell. So tomorrow night on Man2Man-TV is part two. Oh boy, I can't wait. So make sure that you head over to Facebook to follow Hot Topics Talk Radio TV as well as Man2Man-TV. Join us here live tomorrow night. The show starts at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock Central, and 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Oh boy, thanks for joining in tonight. We really enjoyed your comments. And the ones that were in Watch Party, try and come on Facebook, because in that way I can put your comments up, okay? So try and do that tomorrow night on Man to Man. Anybody else have anything to say?
No. Good night.
Make sure to let them know that we're not coming back next week.
Oh, thank you. So we're not coming back on Hot Topics Talk Radio TV next week. Actually, we'll be off until after Labor Day. So we are taking a season break, as we do always every year. So make sure that you join in tomorrow night, because that's the last show of the season. Okay? So we will see you guys tomorrow night on Man2Man-TV with Richard Hall and Chris Smith. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And the lady over there on the corner over there on the right-hand side.
Oh, Lord. Mercy. serious?
Yes. Love y'all.
Love you, Jill.